Willkommen zu einem weiteren Update. Normalerweise reden wir ja mit dem Sportchef oder mit dem Geschäftsführer oder mit dem Nachwuchschef. Heute machen wir ein Update mit einem Spieler. Und zwar mit einem besonderen Spieler, weil wir haben ihn schon lange nicht mehr gesehen. Welcome, Nicklas Jensen. A simple question, but in your case, I think it's appropriate. How are you?
I'm doing very good. Very good to be back. Now I had some time at home for a couple months, recovering from the surgery, which was really nice. But it's also super nice to be back and see all the guys, the team, and everybody around it. It's lucky to see 2 games. Nice to see the fans again. But yeah, great to be back.
You're here for a bit less than 2 weeks, I think. What's the reason you came back?
Well, to obviously see the guys again, but most importantly, probably have the medical staff on the team check out the shoulder, see that everything's going the right way, and so far it seems like it's going really good. So that makes me happy, and obviously they're happy. And then I go home for a little bit and come back in February, and yeah, we'll see what the shoulder does late February, March. But hopefully I can play, but we'll see.
You're in the process of recovering. Are you ahead of schedule, behind, or just in time?
Well, I don't know much about it, but it seems like I'm a little bit ahead, which is nice. I think, yeah, I mean, when the injury happened, I think the end of the light was not so bright. I didn't really think I had a chance to come back, and now I think the process has been going really well, and now there might be a chance of me playing again this season, which I think is really good, considering that I got told that the season was over. So in that case, I think it's going really well.
So your goal is to play again this season, but can you say when it will be?
No, and I also can't say with guarantee that I will. I think it's up. If it was up to me and just my decision, I would 100% try my best and say yes that I can. But at the end of the day, we gotta respect the body and see where we're at. It was a 5 to 6 months, and middle of March would be 4 months. So I know I'm pushing it, but that's where I hope, and that's what I'm working for. And then time will show, but it won't be before March. I can almost guarantee. Then it would be a miracle, I think.
And how did it feel to come back to Rappi after all this time?
Oh, it's great. I was telling some of the guys, I'm still kind of new in Rappi, even though the season is, way over halfway. But I was here for 10, 12 games, and then I left. But like I said, coming back, it just felt like I've been here for a couple of years already. Yeah, the team's so nice. The teammates, the staff around, everybody, the city makes it really easy. And it was kind of like day one, and you come in, you feel welcome right away. But now it's like, oh, you just see your old friends again. It was very normal, which was really nice. It's been a tough start for me personally to a new team, but yeah, the whole team and organization is taking very well care of me.
But some things have changed since you came back. I think your seat has been taken in the locker room, your apartment is gone. That was a bit strange, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously we talked about it before. When the injury happened, I think we all knew that the season was pretty much over. So of course they wanted to go and try to find some new players, and they wanted to use my apartment, which was nice that they could, and I could go home for a little bit. I think it worked out for both. So yeah, my apartment and car is gone, and hopefully we can find a new little setup for the rest of the season.
As you said, you watched a couple of games. What's your impression of the team? How good are they at the moment?
Oh, I mean, I think they've been really good all year. I think everybody can see the standings where we're at, which is a good spot. I think we're all happy, but then again, there's a lot of games left, so we can't ease off at any point. And I think even just this weekend kind of showed that we're not a team that take it easy ever. When we're playing good hockey, we're playing really good hockey, but sometimes if we play 50 minutes of really good hockey and 10 minutes not so good, we still find a way to win the games right now. And I think that builds up character and shows the character we got in the room. we're here to win at the end of the day, and it doesn't really matter how it's done. I feel like when I've watched now, we find a way to overcome the humps. We all know that hockey's up and down, but it tends to that we have a team that finds comfortability in being under pressure too, and we don't panic. We stick with our plan, and I think that comes from our weekly and day-to-day way of handling practice and our schedule. We work really hard, and I think that shows in games.
Talking about the schedule, now you're going back to Denmark. What's the plan for the upcoming weeks?
Well, I think, like I said, with the process, it's much better than we expected. So now we are probably going to make a little bit mix of plans. Instead of going back for too long again, I'll go back for a couple of weeks and then come back in February and stay. And then it's just, focus on rehabbing, getting back on ice, and who knows, we'll see what March brings, but hopefully I'll be back. That's my goal. I'm not going to stress too much about it. I know that there's a chance that it will not happen, or it might happen, and that's what I hope for. So the plan is to come back in February and stay with the team until we hopefully just win.
Thank you, Nicklas, and all the best for the upcoming weeks. Also der Nicklas Jensen mit guten Nachrichten, kurz zusammengefasst. Es geht ein bisschen schneller als erwartet. Es gibt eine Chance, dass er wieder wird spielen. Und ein Ziel hat er klar, das ist die WM mit Dänemark dann im Mai. Das war es für heute vom Update und wir sehen uns bald wieder.